I'll be right with you guys. Just give me one sec. Just making sure I got everything.
Chase the bags to the gym and I've been running through it. Need me more electrolytes, my body running low on fluid. Talking shit, bitch, that's my language, yeah, talking fluid.
What the fuck? I'm just joking. What's up, guys? Sorry for the delay there. Sorry for the delay. Hope everyone is having a good evening. All right, so I pinned a comment to the live chat. That is my link tree. I'll save you guys the housekeeping rant, but you can find me there. It's in the description of every video. We're gonna have a gentle evening. I'm trying to collect the most important names and put them in a flowchart for everybody. Hopefully it can become a sort of authoritative reference. I'm not going to say I'm the most talented map maker there is, honestly. Any flowchart you've ever seen me use that I've created are just my own personal reference. But it turns out I guess people like them because the one I made, it kind of looks like this thumbnail here without the blurriness. The one I made for Pizza for Your Family Part 2, my documentary, I still see posted around to this day. I saw it on Truth Social. I saw it posted on 4chan. Still, every once in a while on every pizza thread. So point is, I guess people like it. And what I'm going to try and do is just kind of chug along and make one of those maps. So I'm not going to say that this video has a lot of entertainment value. It's kind of late. We've been putting in some really good work the past few days. So we're going to sort of just take a step back, relax a little bit, and just try and accumulate some data. I'll still review some info, but there's going to be periods of just zoning in and doing this map. So obviously, if you guys want some information put in there, put it in the live chat. Even if I don't handle it live on the air, I'll still have access to the chat after the fact, like after the broadcast ends. So I'll review it, see if there's anyone I missed, so on and so forth. Please hit the thumbs up, hit the like for me, subscribe to this channel if you aren't already. I think it might still be on subscriber only mode, this chat. If that is the case, and you have something to say but you aren't subscribed, please subscribe first. The reason we put that in there, someone had the great suggestion of doing that after today's bot attack, which was a vicious bot attack on your boy. I'm still recovering from it, if I'm being honest. I still recover from a vicious bot attack. Oh shit. I forgot to go live on Rockfin. Yeah, it's late for sure. Alright, what am I working with here? I'll open up with, just show you just the defaults here. Just been tinkering with this map. Like I said, it's not going to look nearly as good as, like, that's the thing. I can make the map, but, you know, I can't make it look pretty, you know what I'm saying? So this is just a very early draft. And like I said, I really am making this for myself, but I figured since I'm going to be spending you know, the last couple hours of my night doing it anyway, I'm just going to do it live, you know what I mean? That way I can at least catch some comments. So yeah, don't knock me if it looks bad. It's not about looking good or bad. It's about just capturing the data and having an authoritative reference for everybody. And of course, if I ever do get it done, I'll share it for you guys to download. Let's check the chat real quick before I get rolling here. Balenciaga Lady Gaga. Balenciaga Lady Gaga. Where's Lady Gaga on all this? She's got dope fashion sense. Gaga. Balenciaga Lady Gaga. Where's Lady Gaga on all this? She's got dope. My bad. My bad. Alright. Yeah, we all gotta have a little bit of fun, man. If we can't have fun every once in a while, we're fucked, dude. We're fucked. The world would just be misery. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, don't get me wrong. We do a little shit posting here. In fact, I got my ass banned from Reddit because of shit posting. It wasn't because of the Rachel Chandler find. So let's lead in with actually a very important piece of information before we go into comfy mode and I just zone into this map. Who shared this with me? Give me one sec. This is fucking crazy. And it just keeps getting crazier, honestly. Give me one sec. I'm just looking through my Telegram. You guys are still sending me stuff. Good shit. Oh, man. You guys are going to love this. All right, so credit goes to Kelsey on this find. Looks like the creative director of Balenciaga. You're not going to fucking believe this, guys. I swear to God, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe it because I can barely believe it. Turns out the creative director of Balenciaga has been tapped by President Zelensky to raise funds for Ukraine. So, all roads lead back to pizza, all roads lead back to Ukraine. I said it before, but I really feel like Eastern Europe, Russia, you could, like, it's a hub of this shit, man. There's a reason that half of the accounts I saw in the Source Code Demons documentary I made back in, like, 2020 were all fucking Ukraine or Russian. They were the worst, man. A bunch of degenerates when it comes to the child modeling. And then, of course, there's no coincidence that FTX was heavily involved with the Ukraine nonsense. You know, you can review that for yourself. And now what do we have? We've got Demna, the creative director of Balenciaga, tapped by President Zelensky to raise funds for Ukraine. All right, let me send you the archive link there. Can't make this shit up. Sometimes these people play bigger roles than they let on, right? This guy isn't just a fashion guru, okay? He's raising funds for Ukraine. And here's the thing about that, because if you bring him down, I mean, I'm just giving you an example. I'm not saying this is true. You bring Demna and Balenciaga down, well, there goes half of, you know, a certain funnel of Ukrainian money, right? Going towards arms, going towards whatever. Like, when you start talking about arming or, like, funding combat scenarios, everything is out the fucking window, right? Everything is out of the window, okay? Miss J says Mike Leavitt was governor of Utah. His brother's involved. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Yeah, and they're heavily involved in Ukraine, too. They are heavily involved in Ukraine goings-on, too. You can go back to the first video I did on the Utah ritual abuse scandal. And Miss J, I think you know this. Oh, shit. I have to remember, too, we had issues streaming last time. So hopefully that doesn't happen. So I'll just, you know, give you the heads up there. But yeah, David Leavitt of the Utah ritual abuse scandal, He sits on the board of directors for, or no, his board, the Levitt Institute, let's say, I think that's the name. One of the women that sits on the board of that was like head of like the finance minister of Ukraine. And yeah, I can't go from memory too much. I'd butcher the hell out of it. It all connects, guys. It all connects. I'd also like to bring to your attention, well, let's actually read this article first. You know, that would help, right? That would help a little bit if we read instead of just assume. Demna, the artistic director of Balenciaga, will serve as an ambassador for United 24, the fundraising platform for relief in Ukraine put in place by the country's president, fuckface Zelensky. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take United 24. I'm going to throw that on the map right now. So right now there's going to be a lot of placeholders, okay? So the key that I've set up here is the squares, like the boxes here, are entities like businesses, so on and so forth. The text will be in all caps. Circles are individuals. All right. I still, as much as I make these maps, I can never get down like where I should put people. You know what I mean? And before I know it, I end up putting someone like in this quadrant that connects to somebody all the way over in this quadrant. You know what I mean? I think I'm just a perfectionist and I need to learn how to just be okay with things the way they are. You know, they're not always going to be perfect, right? All right, as part of the partnership, Balenciaga will release a t-shirt Thursday to raise money and awareness for United 24's Rebuild Ukraine Fund, which is dedicated to restoring critical infrastructure in the country. So I will notice, or I will say that anyone that's been watching my exposés on Balenciaga for the past couple days, at least I have, I've noticed a lot of pro-Ukraine sentiments, right? In fact, what's his name? Andrew Sixis or something like that. He's the guy that was with, who was it? Lada Volkova from Lithuania at the juvenile prison or whatever it was, juvenile center. So I ended up finding out what that was. You know, it's not entirely suspicious. Like I said, it was one of their art exhibitions. They're doing something, okay? Like shooting, like photo shoots in these like really dreary, so like Soviet era buildings, you know, and I guess a juvenile facility was one of them. All right, so that's the meaning of that. But anyway, the guy that she was with, that Andrew Sixis guy, you know, he was all over the pro-Ukrainian shit, right? So point is, I've just seen that pop up, and you know, this makes sense because what did Rachel Chandler and her company say? They wanted to bring a progressive and political aesthetic to modeling. That's right, political and progressive. So, in other words, right, like, you can take that as however you want. I guess I'm saying it's no surprise that all of these modeling agencies are going to virtue signal for Ukraine. Yeah, me too, man. Hopefully there's a breakthrough on the Levitt situation. Me too. I mean, technically, here's the thing, too, that we're going to run into. We don't technically have confirmation of any ritual abuse yet, right? Now, the only thing we do have is an arrest. But that arrest is a result of the Utah ritual abuse investigation. But we don't actually have details on was that guy arrested? Like, where's the ritual part of it, okay? Where's the ritual part of it? That's what we need to know. But at the same time, I highly doubt they'd call it a ritual abuse investigation if there was none. You know. And what we do have, though, is a police officer that gave a press conference saying that, you know, he confirmed that there were ritualistic aspects of it, but he didn't go any further to clarify. Hold on. We're going gummy mode for this one. I'll get some gummies in my system. Damn, dude. By the way, all donations to the show are now going to Ukraine. Yeah. Alright. Cool t-shirt, dude. Cool t-shirt, dude. In the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February, Demna was one of the first public figures in fashion to address the humanitarian crisis. Oh, thank God that a fashionista like Demna spoke out about a war. Thank God. What would we do if the fashion world didn't speak up about Ukraine? Having fled his native Georgia at the age of 12 after Russia invaded the country, quote, "The war in Ukraine has triggered the pain of a past trauma I've carried since 1993. In United 24's statement, Zelensky thanked Demna for his commitment to Ukraine's cause. It's crucial that we keep the world's focus on Ukraine to help rebuild our country. Yes. Yes, indeed. So we got the frizzy-haired fucking dweeb at FTX interested in Ukraine, probably funneling money to them. We got Demna, this degenerate. Oh, United 24 is live. United 24 is live right now.
View video. Ukraine is fighting, but it still needs the world's help.
Yeah.
Western weapons in the hands of Ukrainians don't just strike the occupant, but can save civilians from the horrors others have gone through in the areas where the help didn't come on time. More and better weapons will help Ukraine win. Join the side of freedom. Donate, subscribe to this channel, and share this video to help Ukraine.
What is it, just on loop? Yeah, David Levitt hasn't been arrested yet. Just the Hamblin guy.
Modern gorillas live in towns and villages and look just like you. Only sometimes.
Sup guys, it's me, Demna, coming at you from Balenciaga HQ, or rather Balenciaga HQ, about 100,000 feet beneath the surface in our underground lair. We need donations ASAP if we want to keep Ukraine a free country. And in order to do that, we need to spend money on lots of weapons. We need to exploit the fuck out of women to make money and send it to Ukraine for weapons and bombs. You know what really bothers me, and I'm sorry, but like I really can't stand the rhetoric surrounding this Russia-Ukraine shit, man. Like it's not cool to make fun of people dying no matter what side they're on. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna say good riddance to a guy that just had his face blown off by a Ukrainian drone, you know? Shit's in bad taste, bro. Like, it's coming for you one day too, and you're gonna be scared when the time comes, and it's like, what about that guy in the fucking trench? I know he's Russian, but is he not human, you know? Alright, so that's basically the article. That's actually really big information, so Kelsey, thank you so much for sending that over to us. That's, damn. I always say I'm surprised, but I really shouldn't be, you know? So what we'll do is we'll add this as a hyperlink to here. How do I do that again? Oh yeah. Okay, double click, hit the link. Alright. Only thing is, I think these hyperlinks will only work for me. Like, I don't know if I can share these. Well, whatever. We'll worry about that when the time comes. So I actually do have, like, a collection of really fucking interesting information. I should get the source notes out to you guys. I kind of been slacking on that. So let's take a look at what I have. Remember Nicholas Desjardins, right? Nicholas, oh shit. No, my music is good, right? Alright, Nicholas Desjardins is the set designer for Balenciaga. He's the one that Balenciaga is suing, you remember? So, me and the rest of the people in my Telegram chat have been looking into, you know, Nicholas Desjardins, and honestly, we all came to the same conclusion that there really isn't a ton to find on him, right? As opposed to, say, Loda Volkova, who, upon immediate glance at her Instagram, you're immediately confronted with satanic PEDO type imagery. Not so much with Nicholas Desjardins, and yet he's the one being sued. His Instagram is on private. We found his Pinterest, and I do have a few findings, and I'll check the Telegram in just a little bit for the other findings. I'm sure some of you guys have dug some up, but check this. Let's take this for example. I discovered that he's worked with Marina Abramovic in the past. Nicholas Desjardins, set designer for Balenciaga shoots, the one that being sued by Balenciaga, has worked for or with Marina Abramovic. All right, and once again, to be clear, that doesn't necessarily indicate any guilt of any sort. We're just using publicly available data to make some connections. So models.com is a great resource for the digs that we're kind of doing here. And I have an account on models.com. I ended up getting one just for this a while ago. So there's this image here, and it says credits for picture, Jacob K, Luigi Moreno, Tom whatever, Nicholas Desjardins, set designer, and Gina Edwards. But take a look. All people in this editorial. Let's make sure this is what it means. All people in this editorial. I believe this is the editorial, right? And you'll see Nicholas Desjardins and Marina Abramovic, artist. So we're gonna right-click, open link in new tab, and also what I'm going to do is log in because we haven't finished. I still have another 13 pages to go through of his portfolio and experience. Remember guys, if you would, please hit the thumbs up for me. All right, we're gonna go navigate models.com, Nicholas Desjardins. Like I said, guys, informal stream here. This is data-driven digging, not so much entertainment. I'll have you know as well that MC Squared is actually not here either. Despite being a modeling agency still to this day, they are not here. Identity Models is though, as far as I know. Yeah, right here. Identity Models is here, but not MC Squared. So I'm going to try not to get too distracted. I want to just sift through. I think I left off on page 15. Let's do that. Whoops. All right. So all we're doing is just kind of going through. As you see, you hover over one of the experiences here, and a little pop-up box comes in, and you see who he is affiliated with. Now we can dig on all of these names, but right now I just wanted to do a quick scan. Maybe not so quick. Just a scan to see if any names pop out, familiar names pop out immediately. But to be honest, it's kind of boring to do this. So this guy definitely doesn't fuck around, man. I mean, there's a lot of people he's done work for. I mean, this is Taylor Swift. He's done the cover of like a lot of prominent magazines. Oh, hey, take a look. Chelsea Clinton. Yeah. Set designer, Nicholas Desjardins. And I guess, yeah, that's her. Oh, let me show you something creepy that I did find, though. See, I promised myself I wouldn't get distracted, but, you know, it am's what it am. Check this. Kelsey, I think it was you that found Nicholas's Pinterest. If not, I apologize, but I appreciate you sending that in the Telegram. So we've got Nicholas Desjardins' Pinterest account. Okay. So this is what we're looking at. He doesn't have any pins himself, as far as I can tell. If he does, he deleted them. So as... Oh, shit, he actually... No, that's saved. Yeah, so if you go to created, No pins yet, but there's tons of potential. He's following 16 people and has 47 followers. So these are images that other people have posted. It does not necessarily mean he created any of these. And you can see that the guy is searching for different types of inspiration, right? So for instance, set ideas. Wall is this album, meaning, you know, he's trying to look for ideas to decorate the walls, right? For different sets that he designs. You know, so you can see all this shit. There's nothing that stands out to me a lot, especially since none of this is him. It is definitely worthy of investigation. We do need to dig on that. However, what I'm more interested in is who he's following, right? So when you do that, this is what I found. We're going to navigate to Nikolai Franju. Nikolai Franju. Okay. Now, I don't know who he is. We're going to find out today, but I want you to look at this. His bio. Reality doesn't impress me. I only believe in intoxication, ecstasy, so on and so forth. So once again, this is his saved pins. Now I'm going to scroll all the way down. Take a look. Look, do you see what's at the bottom here? What we're seeing is Nan Golden. You guys remember that name? Nan Golden? I should be careful here because I'm almost positive it's her. Let me verify. Maybe I'm... Maybe it's not her. You remember? Okay, I'll bring it to you guys. Who remembers Tony Podesta back in the early days? Tony Podesta didn't only have those really disturbing paintings. All right, like we're familiar with like this type of shit. Okay, I'm not looking for this. There was other paintings that he was really into, but actually they weren't paintings. They were real life photographs, and they were straight up like topless kids, like straight up. And I could have sworn it was Nan Golden. Could have sworn it was her. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's kind of telling because it's like, it's one thing to have... Here it is. Got it. Give me 1 sec. I need to censor this. I mixed up her name, guys, and I don't know why. Who I was thinking about was Margie Gearlinks. Margie Gearlinks. Alright, and since they censored it, okay, I'm going to show you the type of art that Podesta likes. This is just his thing. Interior decoration choices of Tony Podesta, just a nude girl. A nude little girl. I think that might be a kid being experimented on. Looks like he has a sewing machine. Then, of course, topless kids here, topless kids there, topless kid on a piece of meat. Right? Just totally normal adult male shenanigans. Isn't that telling? Apologies for that, guys. My brain, to be honest, my brain is a little fried from the past few days. I've just been at this non-fucking stop, man. We all have been, but me too. But let's read about Nan Golden. What is she about? Her work often explores LGBT... So, okay, let's just stop right there. The Ballad of Sexual Dependency is her best, most notable work. Okay. Alright, so that's my bad. That's my bad. That happens sometimes. Like I said, this is informal. I didn't really prepare for anything. But this guy is someone that Nicholas Desjardins follows, and this is the type of shit that he's into. Nan Golden art. What else, though, is he into? Just some weird vibes, dude. You know, same kind of type of aesthetic here. I don't want to spend too much time on this in particular. I haven't come up with much, you know. Let's see what models.com has Marina doing. Related people, Rami Najer, Duzin Reljan, Timothy Aylward. What's her most recent shit? Rain Magazine. Okay. I wish I can do like a sub search. Like Marina Abramovic plus, you know, Nicholas. Okay. Oh, I do want to show you this. Someone else in the Telegram also sent me this, which I thought was really fucking interesting. Like, it seems not that interesting at first. Oh, it's Kelsey again. Kelsey coming through, fucking in the clutch. All right. So, Kering, the company Kering, or Kering, I believe is the parent company that owns Balenciaga. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. Yeah, Kering is a French-based multinational corporation specializing in luxury goods. It owns the brands Balenciaga, Bottega Veneta, Gucci, Alexander McQueen, Yves Saint Laurent, so on and so forth. And I want you to remember this name here. Francois Pinault, right here. Francois Pinault. We'll be talking about him a little bit later. So this is Kering. And someone, Kelsey, in Telegram, went ahead and linked me to this video. I'm going to let it run over a little bit while I get a glass of water. Like what?
Bonjour.
I love the constant owl. Like, there's no real reason for an owl. Does Balenciaga, like, is that their mascot? Like, is an owl in any way affiliated with their logo? I don't think it is, right, in terms of branding. So if you want to put a tinfoil hat on, you know, you might find significance in that. But yes. Caring kids. We have to make it known how caring we are. Love you on the eyelids. God, at this point, you have to scrutinize every fucking frame of everything. So I just thought that was interesting. It doesn't beat the shadiness of the Art and Embassies program, though. A lot of people don't know this because it's kind of like strange. But the Art and Embassies YouTube channel, I'm saying the actual Art and Embassies YouTube channel.
That's an interesting question to say. Why
is made for kids? And you might say, like, MemoryHold, what do you mean by that? Well, I'll show you. I'll demonstrate it. I want to make sure. Maybe they changed it. They might have changed it. Hold on. I swear to God they changed this, guys. Yes, no, okay. If you go on mobile, if you open your phone and go to the Art and Embassy's YouTube page, I can't show you on the PC because it won't work, okay? Open up a video, and then you know how you can make the video small by dragging your finger down and it sticks to the bar at the bottom? Well, if you do that, it says Mini Player is off for videos made for kids. Tap play to resume. Interesting. So I guess Art and Embassy's is entirely composed of videos made for kids. Isn't that intriguing? Right? Maybe Art and Embassy's is for kids. I got more subscribers than a State Department branch, Art and Embassy's. Interesting. All right, let's add Caring to the list here. Oh, I already did. They're right here. Yes. I want to show you some other things I got. So we did find something interesting about the Chapman brothers' art. No, I don't want to do that yet. Hold on. I'll cover that in a sec. Oh, I wanted to show you more on Geo Forbes. He came up in pizza-related matters. Go check out Balenciaga is a Nightmare, my video on BitChute, the one from last night. We spoke about Geo. So the other day, or was it the night before? Either way, we discovered that Geo Forbes commented on Lada Volkova's Instagram page. Lada Volkova being the main stylist for Balenciaga. Well, Geo Forbes also came up in pizza-related matters back then because Geo Forbes does the Puma boots for Rihanna, like the Rihanna, okay? So Geo Forbes is very connected. Geo Forbes is also the boyfriend or former boyfriend of Instagram user B Bianca, that crazy blonde chick that posts the blood and the goats. Fucking killed it. I don't give a damn and I don't give a fuck. And she's holding a cute little baby goat. Her, okay? Geo Forbes is the same one that wore the spirals on his shirt, and Bianca said, "My pedo babe," okay? That guy. Well, I discovered this. I want you to take a look here. Kind of fitting in an interesting aesthetic, right? Because that's just how they do. This is from his SS16 Dark Drawn collection. Oops. This is his fashion short film. That's what they call it, a fashion short film. Remember, this is the guy who in 2010 said he wants to make human skin shoes, just to, you know. dark shit. Whoops. Titties. That's oh my god. I'm sorry. I showed a boob. All right. So that's Dark Drawn by Geoforbis. 032C spoke with the designer Geoforbis, who shared graphics and poems from the upcoming SS16 Dark Drawn collection, as well as a premiere of Dark Drawn's new fashion film. So I don't know if this is the film itself, or if that's like a teaser. But anyway, it's said to the post-apocalyptic streetwear brand Dark Drawn appeared out of thin air last month with a mysterious presentation in a bunker 65 meters beneath the outskirts of Moscow, because we know these guys have a fetish for bunkers as much as they have a fetish for, well, I don't know, Lucifer and children. Named after a fictional drone designed to capture people's drama, the label, founded by Geoforbis of Forfex Shoes, merges 1980s sci-fi and slasher film imagery with contemporary notions of transparency and occult secrecy. Okay, interesting. You know, and I hate to say it, it's like, if it were anybody else, obviously it's very disturbing. You know, but the visuals, if this were anybody else, it's a little too artsy-fartsy in my opinion, but I can appreciate someone that's good at editing, good with the visual aesthetics, and kind of create an atmosphere, which this certainly does, but unfortunately, this atmosphere seems to come from an authentic darkness, right? Oh, whoops, that's a boob. I didn't even realize. So what is Dark Drawn? How did the brand emerge? Open your Facebook feed. The last news that pops out is that the DJ exploded in Yaroslavl. Hilarious or sad? I'm not going to go through all this shit, actually. Point is, I just wanted to show you that interesting fashion film. But anyway, we're going down the geo hole here. And let me just prove. Let me give you the chain of custody on the Rihanna information. For those of you that missed it, how Rihanna's footwear designer created the creepiest lookbook of the year. Italian designer Geoforbis. So, guys, I'd like to remind you as well that we're talking about, how do I explain this? A lot of this is leading back to Venice. And if you recall, don't you remember Jimmy Comet does outings over there all the time? And you know who's over there frequently too is Axel Vervoort. Axel Vervoort was the guy listed in the Marc Dutroux X dossiers as being a part of an awful human trafficking ring. And not the Epstein type. I'm talking about the type of human trafficking, like the hunted by Dobermans for recreation type trafficking ring. Marc Dutroux, underground dungeons, starving kids to death type of trafficking ring. Okay? So I just wonder if there's a connection to be had there. I'm thinking out loud here. I looked into it a little bit. Axel didn't come up in anything that I, like, related to Balenciaga, but he does overlap with the fashion world. We know Axel Vervoort also is friends with Marina Abramovic as well, so that's worthy of consideration, okay? So anyway, chain of custody on the Rihanna deal. So Geoforbis is the boyfriend, current or former, of B. Bianca, who's an actress. We'll just call her Bianca from now on. Now, apparently B. Bianca modeled for MC² while holding a chicken or a rooster. I showed you that image in the previous stream. However, I want to double check that because I don't know if it was MC² or if it was Midland Model Agency, okay? I think it might be Midland. But either way, I've got a massive link dump here, and we're going to go down the Bianca rabbit hole because there's some shit that I didn't even know about. And here's the image where she uploads an image of Geoforbis, my pedo babe. You know, and he's got the spiral there, if you look carefully. Right here. The spiral right there on his necklace. And then notice that there is customization. You see that it isn't the spiral triangle, nor is it the perfect kind of circular spiral. It's a customization, okay? And notice that he also implemented the spiral type shape up here as well, okay? So customization is important, and they do that to throw us off track. This is not Michael Aquino. I thought that dude was Michael Aquino at first. Doesn't fully look like him. He's just got the eyebrows to match. But we already cleared that up in the Telegram chat. I just dumped that shit on you super fast because if that was him, I'd fucking... Goddamn, you know? Oh, shit. So this is the ultimate Bianca dump. So credit goes to Oligopoly. After some false leads, I finally managed to determine who is behind the suspicious photograph of Marina Abramovic above all, and what are the connections of these people. Luca Gorini, I have already found here. That's a name I don't know. Luca. Okay? But Luigi Vitali is not the same man. The right guy. It's Luigi V on Instagram. Friend of Luke. Okay, so I actually don't know the context there. We can look into that. We'll look into that. But let's stick to the program here. On Luigi Vitali's profile, I found this photo, liked by Hungarian Bianca Berényi, so that's Bianca, just Bianca, who made references to child animal harassment. So let's see what you got, big boy. All right. European Cannibal is Bianca, all right? And I don't know which one he's referencing here, but... Oh, okay. Luigi V. Hashtag good fortune lamb. Hashtag cheers. We're going through this for the first time in live time together. So, like I said, informal stream. If you're just joining us, we're going to be working slowly on this flowchart. All right. Luigi Vitali and Luca Gorini are obviously behind the photo. Again, we don't know the significance of these guys. I'm just plugging along here. This is the first time hearing about it. Oh, shit. This photo. Dust Magazine's Spring-Summer 2013 edition stars the always fascinating Marina Abramovic, the famed artist clad in Givenchy by Riccardo Tisci, is photographed by Luigi and Luca with styling from Dan Thawley. This is making sense now. We all know this famous, infamous Marina Abramovic image, right? Where it's cut off, but she's standing behind this kid and covering his eyes. That's the significance. So it's Luigi and Luca that did the photographs here, the two guys that we just saw. Now, apparently, I guess they are friends with none other than Bianca, who is connected to Alefantis and apparently Rachel Chandler and Walter Pierce. Okay, continuing now. Creative direction of Luigi Vitali and Luca. Here, a larger summary of the links. Luca Gorini in the social media circle is quite strongly associated with the Walter Pierce environment, which I will prove in further posts. Luigi Vitali is associated with the same circle of people. Bianca and Walter Pierce also know each other. So this is pretty interesting. Hell yes, an HD version. Fuck yeah, dude. Here we go. I was looking for this, guys. I was looking. This is a good infograph. Posting it in the chat. Okay. Post this over on Rockfin too. Thank you for hanging out over on Rockfin, guys. Appreciate it. Only 5 of you here, but that's okay. I'll deal with it. I guess that's okay. I'll deal with it. Okay. A lot of people get overwhelmed at these images. They shouldn't, right? All you gotta do is follow the lines. So we have Luigi V. Instagram page with the goat. Goat, of course, has this occult significance. We already covered the top quadrant here. Marina Abramovic, that photo of her on Dust Magazine covering the kid's eyes. Zoom in. It's this guy, is one of the photographers. Okay. Then, if you go to Luca Gorini, the guy involved in this photo, his following list on Instagram, you have Walter Pierce of Midland Models, Rachel Chandler's partner. And then, of course, you've got Luigi V, the other guy involved in that photograph, Creative direction, Luigi Vitali, Luca, okay. And he likes B. Bianca, or B. Bianca liked his image right there. B. Bianca, go down, and these are some of the images that she posted, okay? But what's really interesting is this image here. A child don't know what bad is, right? Remember that famous image? I forgot that Walter Pierce commented on this image. See, it always cuts off right at a child don't know what bad is, when really we should be cutting it off after Walter Pierce and B. Bianca here. So obviously Walter Pierce knows Bianca, and this makes sense because their visual aesthetic, the shit they upload, and their interests are identical to one another, right? So this is a really good infograph. Luigi Vitali posts a photo with a disturbing photograph of Abramovic. All right. Yes. So it looks like maybe these are the raw prints that he took. Actually, what's the one underneath it, though? Okay, so he just keeps posting the same shit. All right, so we actually covered this article the other day. Luigi Vitali follows Midland's Rachel Chandler and Walter Pierce on social media, which we kind of already covered. We're not gonna... Oh, and look who else he follows, guys. Gosha Rubchinsky. Motherfucker. I swear to God, dude, these demons. Alright, you're going on the flowchart, Luigi. Sorry about that, pal. Don't worry. You won't be lonely. You'll have friends. Luigi the fuckface. Going on a map, my boy. You ever been mapped out before? No? Okay. Alright. Do I have a Gosha circle already? I'll add one if not. Dust magazine. Put it right there for now. These are just sort of like placeholders, because again, I don't know how I'm going to organize this. I just want to put the data down at the very least. Interesting. This is not a name that I've heard before. Have you guys heard of this guy? I'm sure he probably follows all the fucking names. They bring up this article. Happy to say that we actually already covered it on this channel. This is the interview with Walter Pierce, conducted by Oliver Zam, or Olivier Zam. Just going to call him Oliver. The interview is conducted by Oliver Zam, who is also the subject of research in the Pizza Circle. Luigi watches him on Instagram. So, the guy conducting the interview with Walter Pierce is followed, I guess, by Luigi, the guy that did the Marina Abramovic shoot. Right here. Oz Purple. Just writing this down. All right. Rachel Chandler was an agent of at least 2 MC Squared models, a modeling agency currently, arrested for child trafficking. All right, so I want to just make a correction. Actually, no, let me say if this guy has a source for that, because we've never been able to figure out exactly what her role was. It stems from that 2017 article that we all know about. 16 models to watch in 2017 as predicted by Rachel Chandler. But here's the thing, as far as I know, we don't know for certain. Let me see. In early December, Rachel Chandler and Walt of the new boutique casting and model agency Midland had already begun preparations for the fall 2017 season, and while the pair couldn't discuss their upcoming projects in any detail, they were clear on one thing. These are the models poised to have a breakout year. See Midland's 16 models to watch in the new year. From street cast newcomers to Midland's own signees. So once again, that idea of being street cast, I posted a really good article on my Instagram of that guy talking about this new street cast bullshit as pedo chic. So I want to be clear here, guys. I see a lot of misinformation. I'm going to be honest. I see a lot of misinformation flying around about Rachel Chandler. So I'm going to break the Rachel stuff into 2 segments here and try and make it clear, okay? Because I don't want to get wrapped up in the Rachel Chandler misinformation. I'm kind of really passionate about getting this right. Rachel Chandler, as far as we know, number one, doesn't cast for MC Squared. Not that we can prove. Not that we can prove. Now you might be saying, but MemoryHold, you're looking at the article that does prove it. Well, here's the thing. No, we aren't. These are just models that Rachel Chandler is on the record as saying is going to become big news. They're going to have their big breakout year. And they're all from different agencies. Some of those agencies is MC Squared. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily mean that she casts for MC Squared. Is it possible? Yes. Would it be surprising if that were to become true? No, absolutely not. So the one MC Squared model is this girl, Rachel. And then we have the other MC Squared model, Maeve. Note that this girl, Ava, is an Image model. Image was very shady. They're the ones that willingly sent girls to Jean-Luc Burnell even after the models complained about, him drugging and raping. Elite, same thing. The Elite modeling agency that gets up with Gerald, what the fuck is his name? Really shady. Here's the other girl, Maeve, MC Squared. Okay, so right now, all we know for certain is that Rachel Chandler just said, yeah, these girls are going to be great models in the next year. They're going to blow the fuck up. And that's it. But let's clarify, though. Could I be incorrect? Could be. Could be. I can't remember everything. So, according to investmentwatchblog.com, I don't know the credibility of these sources, but let's fact check what they have to say. Rachel Chandler, Epstein victim turned skeezy famous photographer, photographed with Bill Clinton. Well, see, I take up an issue with the byline right off the bat because we don't know if she's an Epstein victim, right? And these are the things we have to be careful for. Okay, right now they're just reviewing things we already know about. So this is just an MC Squared review. Stuff that we just covered a few days ago. Yeah, guys, I hate to say it, but we should be careful about the Rachel Chandler shit because we don't have any proof that she recruited for Epstein or MC Squared. The closest connection to MC Squared that we have, to my knowledge, is the fact that she said these 2 MC Squared models are going to make it big this year. The other thing I see going around a lot is we don't know for certain that her CCTV camera footage that she uploaded to Instagram, we don't know where that's from. And I see a lot of the times that it circulates, the information circulates that, it was on Epstein's Island. All right? We can't confirm that. Okay, so there's 2 versions of Rachel Chandler. The first version is the one that I stand by, and the ones that the OG Pizzagate researchers will remember from October, November of 2016. Okay? The second version is the QAnon version, okay? Where QAnon posted, you know, it kind of irked me, to be honest with you. And it sucks because a lot of the researchers that follow Q, which is totally cool with me, all good, they do amazing work. I mean, Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? It's some of the best diggers around, you know? But at the same time, you know, I don't like that Q kind of like pretended as if Rachel Chandler was someone we didn't already know. So now Rachel Chandler is going to be forever wrapped up in this hazy information, where it really just comes down to whether or not Q was real or if he was not. Now, a lot of the info he posted was real, and I'm not trying to get into a QAnon argument. That's not what this video is about. But being as this, like, after I made the Rachel Chandler connection, you know, it kind of gets swooped up in some stuff that isn't founded in fact. At least not yet. At least not yet. Is any of it outlandish or doubtful? Absolutely not. For God's sake, she was pictured with Bill Clinton on a private plane at age 19. Yeah, I think there's some shit going on there. So just be careful with that, is all I'm saying. Alright, we've got all the eyes on us right now. It's our moment. They come and they go. So anyway, we fact-checked that. She was not an agent necessarily of MC Squared. She called them out as being, you know, likely gonna blow up. Sorry to be like a bubble burster, but you know how we do on this channel. That's why you guys return, right? The old shortcut of the above page under the names of the models is the name Rachel Chandler. Inside it pastes a section of the article discussing the accusations of Epstein's victims against the modeling MC Squared. MC Squared was supposed to involve minors in human trafficking. Yes, okay. More MC Squared summary, we know that. Okay. We have the Geo Forbes or Walter Pierce comment on Bianca's page. This is a really good. Let's do a review of Bianca's photos because they are fucked. They're fucked, dude. Take a look at this shit. We already know this. Come on, computer. I remember we did try to do some homework on whether or not there's a connection with Evie's crib. On Evie's crib, she was listed as Maeve Lozado, and the model is Maeve Whalen. I can't remember. I just remember when that information first broke, Anons were trying to find out the age of Maeve Whalen and then cross-reference it with the age of Maeve Lozado to see, like, how old that baby Maeve would be now. I don't think it panned out, but, like, again, I can't afford to speculate on that. Look at her eyes, are all fucked up. We know meat diet. Remember the meat diet picture? There's some shit that I missed, guys. The only thing I still love more than my mom is you. Hashtag pizza, love forever. Shirtless kid eating pizza. When the demon is inside of you. Mine do the same on special nights. Jasmine Waltz. Who's Jasmine Waltz? Mine do the same on special nights. American model, actress, and reality television personality. Oops. This is her Instagram. Don't know what special nights means. Waltz began modeling while studying at the University of Performing Arts. Femme Fatales, All-Star Weekend, Blackwater. She was a contestant, Big Brother 2013. Okay. Well, for whatever reason, she was commenting on Bianca and said something about mine do the same on special nights. So, there's that. Carpet, hashtag at work. So actually this could be a good indicator. Look at the background here. Okay, you see the tiles. Actually, I don't know for certain, but I wonder if we could match that room to other photographs that she's taken. Drama at 5 a.m. More blood. She likes blood. She's a blood bitch. So credit goes to Ambrosia for collecting all this. Ready to eat. Just more shit. Interestingly, she's also a fan of fucking Cannibal Corpse, like Lada Volkova. Remember last night, Lada Volkova's Instagram, she was in the church wearing the Cannibal Corpse t-shirt. We know Cannibal Corpse is a death metal band, which are known as having edgy names, you know? Office mood. An axe and what looks like a body in a bag. Staring through the eyes of the dead, blowtorch slaughter, stripped, raped, and strangled, fucked with a knife, unleashing the bloodthirsty dead human collection gallery of suicide, perverse suffering. I bet you this is a track list for Cannibal Corpse. So I don't really give credence to any of that because it's a death metal band. Stripped, raped, and strangled. Just a picture of, I don't fucking know, like, I don't even know. Stripped, raped, and strangled. Good. Here's a big old knife. Scattered remains, splattered brains, I wish you nice dreams. Pentagram. Is that? Hold on. Oh. Just more spoopy stuff. Habitual infamy. Wonder where this is. Striving for a piece of Lucifer. Heads on a stake. Followed till here and then killed. She's so fucking weird. It's a shame she's a cannibal, because otherwise she's kind of cute, but she's a fucking weirdo demonic cannibal. This one's kind of weird. Look at this shit. This is how it feels. And it's at a tent with a traveler's renewal sign. I don't know what that means. Is that like one of those, like, I don't know, religious things where they set up the tent and they preach? Here's the fucking killed it. I don't give a damn, and I don't give a fuck. Aw, it's so cute. Not her, the goat. Whoa. Bag containing 54 severed hands found in Siberia. What the fuck? Come with us. Jesus calling me to the nature to play with him and his creatures. This is where it gets tricky because, like, for instance, we have to, this is where timing is important, okay? So, importantly, we have Walter Pierce commenting a heart on this last image. I'm assuming these comment section is from this last image. Nothing is more beautiful than this. There's a guy, two guys without a shirt, and it's a baby, and like many other photos, they want to draw attention to the child. They're either pointing at the child. Recall the other image I brought up a few streams ago. Remember, where Walter Pierce of Midland Agency was the casting for identity models, the one that MC Squared, Epstein's agency, turned into with Matthias Pardo. In the background, there was that woman like reaching for the baby on the ground. So again, they're always indicating, pointing at the baby, reaching for the baby, whatever. And we have Walter Pierce leaves a heart, but this is what I'm talking about, timing. This person says, disgusting, that child is terrified from you PEDOs. The tricky part is that is likely one of us commenting, right? As opposed to being indicative of someone that was aware of Bianca before we were. In other words, that's like one of you guys going over and commenting on our page now, and then a few months later, someone takes your comment and uses it as evidence that she's suspect. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. And we saw the same thing, like, for instance, a lot of the famous James Alefantis Instagram pics that you see floating around. Some of the comments, you can see the same thing. And that's really indicative of just, like, when people started to get turned on to who he was. So again, we're just trying to be objective here. Okay, this image is what I'm talking about. I feel like this might have taken place. I think it is. Yeah. #murder. This is Gio, her boyfriend. I think this took place in the same building as the meat grinder one. I bet you. And I bet you that is real blood, because it's like a meat processing facility. Look, I bet you guys. Hold on. The one where she said at work or whatever. Here. All right. Okay. So we see the tiling on the ground looks the same, right? Rectangular instead of like square. We see a sort of machine or some type of fixture here, metal on the right of the image. I can't see if the machine is identical, but how much do you want to bet that this is in the same room, building, whatever? Here she says, at work, #murder, Geoforbis. I bet you. I bet you. Anyway, just continuing. Should really hurry up here. Maybe not hurry up, but... Oh, interestingly, Luigi Vitali watches Tom Guinness. Remember Tom Guinness? He's the husband of Rachel Chandler. Remember they had that big, fantastic wedding with the guy in the white rabbit suit that went running? Holy shit, I just remembered something. We have time, I'll bring it up. Okay. What's the evidence of that? Tom Guinness. Probably something we already know about. All right, Luigi. We're back to Luigi. There he is, Tom Guinness. Yeah, okay. So he follows Tom Guinness, Rachel Chandler's husband. My pedo babe, we know that. I'm gonna actually leave this image up. I gotta get another drink. Soak in this information, because this is actually really good information. I'll put this in the chat too. Thanks, Carpathian, over on Rockfin. Thanks for watching over there. Keep it up, he says. You're not going to get followers without work. True that, my friend. True that. All right, let's soak this in. Give you literally like 20 seconds. I just got to use the bathroom. Remember to like this video. Subscribe if you aren't already. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Way too much water today. Yeah, so this is like a mixing pot. The Standard Hotel, Marina Abramovic. As a matter of fact, we'll add that to the list. So Andre Balazs, I believe he's the founder or owner of the Standard Hotel. Here he is with Marina Abramovic. Now, Rachel Chandler goes back with Marina Abramovic. Rachel Chandler photographed Marina Abramovic's artwork at the Standard Hotel. Okay? So that's really interesting. So what I want to do with this chart, which obviously I'm so distractible, we're not going to get done in this sitting, but like I want to demonstrate to these people not only an authoritative Balenciaga network of connections between the Balenciaga creatives, but I want to demonstrate their connections to the wider picture, right? So what are we going to do? Let's, where'd my girl Marina go? I'm telling you, I'm already losing track. I probably should have just taken tonight to rest, but whatever. I'm all frazzled, dripped up, dude. I'm all frazzled, dripped up, dude. Gabriel Gallimberti, we're going to add him to the map. He's the BDSM teddy bear guy that says, you know, he had nothing to do with it. Nicholas Desjardins getting sued by Balenciaga. Add him like this. I think it's better if we make the lines wiggly. I like wiggly lines like that. Yeah. I like them wiggly lines. So obviously I'm going to change the notations here. You'll see the red little cloud that says PEDO on it. Now obviously Gosha does have those leaked DMs that we confirmed, but I'm going to change these to be like pedo themed. Like anyone that has accusations of assaults against kids, like something like that, okay? So we're going to look at that as like an overall theme. For instance, Terry Richardson, I put, you know, sexual assault accusations, sex pig degeneracy accusations. I don't know, maybe we'll do Ukraine funding in like a different shape like this. I don't know. Demna founded Vetimus. Rachel connected, friend of a friend. I'll have to add a hyperlink to this. We'll do that later. Oops. They found Midland. North 6 we're going to put up by Chris Maggio and Nicholas Desjardins. What I need to get better at is giving myself the space to work. They're kind of all grouped together, but that's okay. We still haven't dug much on Chris Maggio. Haven't really found him. Found anything on him. Add comment. So where should the pizza sphere begin? I guess over here somewhere, right? Tagged by Alefantis friend on Instagram, not just Alefantis friend. All of this is subject to change, you know. I just wanted to put it together here. All right, Alefantis, of course, founder. Comment ping pong. Throw Hunter Biden in the mix as being present there. Then, of course, maybe we'll do it this way. It's always the placement. I can never tell where I want to place this shit. Founded. I should put no basement next to Comet Ping Pong. Visited. Alright. So maybe we'll do it this way. We'll flag that. Not with the pedo thing though. But like DNC fuckery. That should be a tag. Because Ukraine funding would fall under that too. DNC fuckery. We'll leave it like that for now. Do JB Smith, Instagram, Alefantis' friends. Alefantis, personal friend. Personal friends. And then, of course, who was it? Was it Geo? How did that work? Well, it was either Geo or Bianca. I'll just do it as Bianca. Or fuck, was it Geo? God damn it. Gotta get this correct. There it is. Luckily, these images are recoverable on Wayback. Remember, everybody, hit the thummies for your boy. It helps me out algorithmically. I know this is a laid-back stream. Like I said, not much in the way of entertainment value. But that's okay. Felt like just a comfy night. Chilling with the soldiers. Chilling with the soldiers. Alright, so James Alefantis, Jimmy Comet's Instagram. We had nothing to do with this, but know how it feels. And he tags a few people. One of them is JB Smith. Alright, so they're personal friends. We know this. Alright, JB Smith again. Where is he? Is he... Here, James Alefantis calls Jeff Smith under the nickname JB Smith, but as you can see in the likes, there is only working on my night cheese. It is because of the change of nickname that occurred between James summoning and making a thong. At present, Jeff operates under the name Wood and Steel 4130. And we know, of course, Victoria Lynn Reese is over at the Transformer Art Gallery. Neelay Lawson, very degenerate. Shit. So this person is asserted, I always mix it up. Is JB Smith the same as working on my night cheese? Because it might be. That's right. Yeah, working on my night cheese is the coffin guy. The child coffin guy. Over at the pajama factory. Jeff Smith as Wood and Steel, associated with Justin Barrows, aka Jabberoos. It's one of these guys who took a picture of the human trafficking van, right? There's money to be made in trafficking. Yeah, here's a Jabberoos post. Help. Well, either way, I'm just gonna, right now I'm just gonna put it as, B. Bianca. Kind of killing me. I can tell I'm kind of fatigued. I should have drank more water and eaten more. I've just been doing this nonstop and I'm starting to hit a breaking point, so I apologize. Already know that. Or maybe I'm mixing this up. Maybe it's not JB Smith. It's going to be Walter Pierce. I keep losing track of my bubbles. Where'd I put my geo bubble? Put a modeled for tag there. I really should put more effort, focus on the Balenciaga shit though. But whatever. Data is data. We'll get it together. Okay. See, this is the trick. Like, I don't know how I should distinguish, like, what should the dotted lines represent versus a solid line. Right now, like, typically I try and use dotted lines for, like, more vague connections. Like, for example, Hunter Biden at Comet Ping Pong. We don't have a lot of data on Hunter and Comet. There isn't tons of images of Hunter Biden on James Alefonsis' Instagram. They're not, you know, they don't have their arms around each other, best buddies, so to speak, right? We just know that he visited. So that's a dotted line, you know what I mean? Whereas solid lines with arrows, you know, indicate, you know, something a little bit more, you know, intimate, like a more intimate of a connection, right? All right. So let's move this over here because it looks like we're going to get Marina. Yeah, okay. Because if I put like the pizza related stuff over here, we can link that up, go down and around to link up with Marina, right? We'll do Tony. We're going to do John. Oh. You know, I'm going to remove the JB Smith shit until... because I just can't remember what that original... Oh, here's what I was looking for. All right. Rachel Chandler and Walter Pierce collaborated with the MC Squared modeling agency. So let's see. Or did I... is this what we already been through? Yeah, alright, this is the same thing. I thought for a moment I might have been wrong, and she actually did do this. They're saying, they're using this to prove that she collaborated, but she didn't. She just called them out and saying, these MC Squared models are dope. Fuck, man. There's gotta be a connection there, dude. I swear to God, there's gotta be. Oh, look what we have here. Is that Rachel and a Rothschild? Rachel Chandler and Nathaniel Rothschild. And that's Nathaniel Rothschild with Ghislaine Maxwell. Interesting. Sauce incoming. Sauce incoming. Yeah, when I visited Comet Ping Pong, I see you guys talking about the bullet holes. They still had, I still saw what I think was a bullet hole when I visited Comet. I wonder if I still have that picture, actually. It's not in the bullet hole, though. Motherfucker. If my computer crashes, we haven't had one of those in a while, thank God. But if it does, you know, apologies. Suppose it could have crashed during a more valuable fucking thing. I just want to see if I could show you a picture of your boy at fucking Comet. I saw the traffic camera that they moved before the shooting. They did have some weird art there. Comet, when I visited a few years ago, was completely decked out with Saturn hanging from, like, they had these little styrofoam Saturn decorations hanging everywhere. It was dope, dude. Felt like I was really in Saturn, dude. It was crazy. Their pizza fucking sucked, dude. Their drinks were strong as shit. Got me fucked up. Here we go. Yeah, I got it. Here we go. Yeah, these are the only pictures that I got. I'll show you. I did manage to get one of the event posters too. The art isn't as crazy. So this is from Outside Comet. I forget which one the traffic camera's on. I think it might have been this one right here, because it was facing a brick wall when they moved it. Either way, this is this Exxon Mobil is the gas station across from Comet. And this is within Comet. I took these photos. This is the bar, obviously. Okay. This is where you walk in. As you can see, do you guys remember the projection image of the women lying on the ping pong tables? So that projection image is on this wall on the right. The projector is over here. What I did find actually really interesting is that up on this screen, they were playing children's cartoons, like nonstop. So I thought that was strange for DC nightlife. And there were kids there. Behind this image, so that's me taking the photo. Behind me is that very narrow walkway that leads down a few stairs. That's where the ping pong tables are. Here's okay. Yeah, I believe the way it works is now behind this image is kind of where I was standing before, I think. So I just thought this event promotion poster here is kind of interesting. It's not like third eye symbolism, but it looks sort of like, you know, Virgin Mary. There's beams, auras emanating from out of her eyes and onto the pizza pie. I did some digging onto like the bands that were being promoted there. Nothing that stood out, at least not as egregious as like, you know, what we're accustomed to. And then me and my ex-girlfriend at the fucking in front of the Comet thing. Hell yeah. I wish I did more there though. So that was fun. That was a good trip. Her and I, we tried our best to take a picture at every point of the pentagram in DC. You know how it makes the giant pentagram? But with traffic, we weren't able to get to all of it because some of the points of the pentagram are like in intersections that are fucking super busy or whatever. So, yeah, boy did some on-the-ground reporting, if you can call it that. But, yeah, bullet holes were still there, man, from what I can tell. At least in the door. Kids there, don't you say? Yeah. There were kids there. Yeah, they were playing fucking ping pong and all that shit. Yeah, it could be holes from something else, who knows? Alright. Interesting. Nathaniel Rothschild Connect. Maybe I'll put that on the map. I don't want to get too out of control here, right? I want this accessible for like the average person. Maybe what I'll do is like the smaller circles be less relevant. I like these flowcharts, man. They're kind of like meditative to just tinker around and get everything just right. Alright, maybe we should try for the remainder of this video actually focus on Balenciaga. Alright. Let's make some space. Maybe I'll put like shit, because there's different themes, right? Like, so for example, oh, I don't have, my bad. For example, you know, I put the pedo tag here next to Gosha because he's accused of being one. That tag is going to be planted on anyone that has those specific allegations. Terry Richardson, you know, sexual abuse accusations, right? That tag. But that is different than, say, B. Bianca modeling for Midland with Rachel and Walter holding a chicken or a rooster, right? So I want to capture like the other layer of themes. So maybe what I'll do is like I'll designate that a different like color or something, right? And we'll just put chicken for now, right? That way it's shorthand. We're gonna designate this as lovers. They're just lovers. How cute. Lovers. Yeah, chicken lover. Yep. So I'm gonna, so yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna designate that over when it comes time to, you know, make the James Alefantis thing, right? So I'll put that there now. DNC fuckery at Comet Ping Pong, just because we know that like they were doing the fundraising as per John Podesta's emails. All right, so Lada Volkova, let's focus on her for a moment. Let's see, who do we remember popped up in the Lada Volkova shit? Gosha. It's not what I wanted. There it is. Okay. We'll designate that personal friends because as per Lada's Instagram, we know that they hung out, right? He did the wink face on the BDSM bear bondage shit. And Lada responded saying, you know, I had a great time or whatever last night. I forgot to look up the date, though. It was like January 25th. I forget the date. But we should have looked up what event that they were chilling at, I guess. All right, so we got Gosha. Gosha's good. Who does Gosha... It's your boy, Gosha. We'll add the hyperlink. Hyperlink added. All right. Russian fashion designer, photographer, founder of his eponymous brand, whatever that is. Fall of the Iron Curtain. Okay. Brand. Oh yeah, is he Vitamins? I can't remember. Okay, yeah, so what we'll do is, looks like Gosha, yeah, he collaborates with Vetements. See, this is what gets me in trouble, because Vetements is all the way fucking up here, you know what I mean? So, I can't be too hard on myself. I try, like I said before, I try and make it, like, super neat when it's just not going to be. You've seen other flowcharts that are, like, messy. All the lines are over each other. It doesn't matter, though. As long as you follow the lines, it doesn't fucking matter if they overlap, right? So what we'll do is, Gosha collaboration with Vetements. Do a dotted line on this. I don't like the arrow. Now the arrow will do. But we need to get rid of one of the arrows. There. Alright. And then we'll say client. We'll just put client, right? How does that sound? So what I'm thinking too is to designate the differences. The way I separate things is, let's say Balenciaga, right? Maybe I will color all the Balenciaga entities in this color, right? The second subject would be pizza, okay? So like Alefantis will say be color coded in the deep pink. Just spitballing here. And maybe, you know, I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of like a viewer or someone that's new, right? Yeah, I have to get better, like formally train myself on like data management. I want to get better at that because, for instance, you know, Gosha, yeah, he does work for Vetements, but we know he does work for Vetements through its founder, Demna. So do I draw just one line or do I draw both lines? The fact that there's two lines so far apart kind of bugs me. Do it this way. Hmm. Ambassador. That's the word. Demna is the ambassador for United 24 now. It's a wild connection, man. Alright, so we have Gosha. Okay. Whoops. Oh, that's the issue. Yeah, they're not connected. Jeff Koons. We're gonna bring Jeff Koons down. No, I haven't heard of that. The Brain? Oh, DB, sorry, I missed that message, man. Good looks. Yeah, I appreciate it. The same goes for any of you, I can't speak anymore, my bad. You know, ever want to rehost these streams, upload clips of, you know, from my channel, that's totally cool. In fact, it would fucking help me. I just don't have the time. I'd love to have a separate clips channel or just have clips done to upload here. And I guess that's sort of what I do on Instagram. But it's like I don't, sometimes like when I'm done doing like a super intense 2-hour-long info-heavy video, the last thing I want to do is find the best clips of it and then cut those clips. And you know what I mean? It's like I get so tired when I'm done that it's like, you know, it's almost worth paying somebody for because clips channels do really well, right? I mean, some of them do. I'm just saying. It couldn't hurt, you know? It would only help me. My computer's getting bogged the fuck down right now. All these tabs open. I don't know what to do with myself with all these tabs open. Yeah, I appreciate you, DB. Thank you, friends. I gotta dim my screen. I get that dope-ass eye strain. There we go, it's better. There we go. Okay, a lot of Volkova, Gosha. We got the Gosha in the house. Who else did I put on here? Oh yeah, Mark Jacobs commented on the same post. Mark Jacobs, so good. On Kid Pick, that's right. Okay. Whoa, I don't want that. There you go. What we might do as a matter of fact is do it this way. Put him further out here. Since Mark Jacobs doesn't really pop up too much, at least not yet, we'll move this text over here. Move him way out so we have room. I gotta follow up on that one viewer's observation. He did a reverse image search on that creepy picture of that little kid in the dress laying down from Loda Volkova's page. And it brought him to some shady shit. I brought it up on the show very briefly, but it was towards the end and I was running out of steam at that point. I have just a rough draft here I'm referring to. Oh yeah, for Geo, let's add Rihanna now. Notate that as a client. And then this is where Puma comes in. All right. Still not sure if I want to add the added like company names. Like that might not be necessary for every, you know, whatever. All right, Geo Forbes. Rihanna. So we have them, Rihanna and Geo Forbes. It's good. Do I still have that I don't know if I brought this up. That New York Times article, though, is outraging. When high fashion and QAnon collide, it's like, fuck you. Are we surprised? No, but like, they've got all the dog whistles right here. They got QAnon, Fox News, right off the bat, you know? 2 new Balenciaga campaigns ignited a firestorm that traveled from the internet, not to anywhere else, but to Fox News. You know, just insinuating that it's some right-wing conspiracy bullshit. Fucking hate that. Who wrote this? I swear to... I'm gonna talk some shit. Jessica Testa. Jessica Testa, you're fucking Testa my patience. Vanessa Friedman. Elizabeth Patton. Good. Great thinkers of our fucking world. Jessica Testa my patience. And it's so funny too, because they all say QAnon bullshit or whatever, and yet they lay out all the reasons that it's not QAnon in the article, you know. They just want to make it sound bad. Oh, Jessica. Jessica. What are we gonna do about you? I think you earned yourself a direct message from your boy. I'm gonna say you're stupid. I'm gonna message her and say, Jessica, you're a big dummy. I'm a fashion reporter on the styles desk of New York Times. Previously, I was a national reporter at BuzzFeed News covering crime and gender, 2 things that are often interwoven because a suppressed gender identity often leads to crime. I've also written features for Elle magazine and The Cut. My reporting on the alleged abuse of a high school runner was the basis for a 2020 docuseries on NBC's Oxygen Network. I'm a native of Phoenix, Arizona, and a graduate of the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. And as you can tell from my shitty New York Times article, my journalism is top tier. Still not reinstated on Twitter yet, boys. Just so you know. Oh, yeah. That's what we'll do. Nicholas Desjardins, Walter Pierce. Notate that as worked together. Remember, all this is subject to change, guys. You know, the wording, you know, this is just rough, you know? I mean, it's like 1 a.m. So I'm just doing this because I just want to. So what? I just want to do it. So what? Okay, the next one, what did I just say the next one was gonna be? Identity models. Where the fuck did I put that note, dude? Because that's a pretty good connection. It's in my other document. Hold on. Because that's like a good connection that new people, you know, a Balenciaga face connected to kinda an Epstein guy, you know what I mean? With MC squared, it'll introduce them to that. Just searching my document. Maybe it's not this one, maybe it's this other one. Oh, I meant to tell you too, Demna is no longer eligible for this fashion award he was slated to get. I forget if someone sent that to me in Telegram or not, but if you did, thank you. But yeah, he was slated to win some stupid fucking award for fashion, and now he's not. He is still raising funds for Ukraine, though. we'll put Ella Emhoff. It's a Balenciaga person. So how will we organize this? We will organize this. Maybe I should put Ella, because Ella is Kamala Harris's stepdaughter, and if you recall, Kamala Harris's sister did fundraising either at or for Comet Ping Pong. So perhaps Comet is over here. You see how this can get tricky? I don't want to make it too messy. Let's move JB Smith for now. Take him out of here. DNC fuckery. Then modeled for. Balenciaga gig. Puma. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep these companies like Puma, Adidas. I don't think we need that right now, at least, because I'll probably end up notating it anyway. See, look at this beautiful picture coming together, guys. You see? Isn't that beautiful? I'm a fucking dweeb. I'm a fucking nerd dweeb, so I think it's pretty. Yeah, DB, definitely. I have a tendency to place them close together because I forget that I have all this. Good news is that that'll be pretty simple. I'd rather place everything in the general correct areas and then spread them out. So luckily that's going to be pretty easy. For instance, you know, you just highlight like this and then bing, bang, boom. You spread them out like that. Pretty nice, right? So yeah, good suggestion, bro. I'm definitely going to be doing that. Appreciate you, man. All of you guys, for real. And gals. Serpentine Gallery is, oh, look what I found. Oh, yeah, let me put the Patrick. Oh, man, my mind moves too fast for my body. Because by the time I tell you the next thing, I'm going to forget to put Patrick on there. I found some interesting things. Where did that go? Bianca did modeling for Prada. Take a look at this. A Milan state of mind. Maxime Ballesteros shoots the Prada Fall/Winter 2017 women's wear collection. Dude, she loves that fucking rooster or chicken or whatever. She loves that thing. Strange bitch. You strange bitch. You fucking strange Alright, here we go. You guys ready to do some book checks? Book checks. Book checks. Wow, look how flexible she is. Wow. Alright, you're looking great. Now, if you don't mind, spread your legs wide open. Perfect. You're doing great. Snap, snap. Okay, looking good, but if you would, I just need you to be about 25 years younger. And great, you're looking great. Fuck. Book check. Let's see what Prada's up to, eh? A little bit blurry. I'd have to zoom and enhance a little bit. I don't really feel like doing that right now. Actually. Yeah, no. I don't have time for that shit. People are so degenerate. Like, if you were to zoom in on this music sheet, it's probably a song called I'm a Fucking Degenerate in D sharp. I'm a sex pig in C minor. There's the babies. I guess what would a fashion shoot be without babies? Venice. I know Axel Vervoort is to be found in this fucking shit show somewhere. Maybe it's in this book. The 6th edition of the biennial contemporary art exhibition Personal Structures features a wide selection of artworks from renowned and emerging artists. How many naked kids are in this one, you think? How many amputated limbs? How much blood, you think? How many liters of blood, you think, is in this beautiful collection of art? What'd you think? ECC, Italy, is a well-established branch of the larger European Cultural Center, which is... Well, let's find out. Okay, to achieve this, we continue to expand our international network. Okay. This would make sense. Listen to this. Venice was chosen as the seat of the first and largest European Cultural Center satellite for both its historical importance and cultural significance. We vastly underestimated, I think, both the significance and the frequency that Jimmy Comet visited Venice. At the, you know, he's been over there multiple times with Podesta, too. Which is where Axel Vervoort would probably come in. Come on. Props to the search vote, guys, for finding the Venice connections and shit. My computer's going crazy, man. Come on. I just got too much shit up. But it's like, come on. It's 2022, dude. You can't do what I want this second. Just doing a search real quick, but I want to censor it first. Here we go. Okay. So here we have the infamous, once again, another chicken pick. He doesn't say chicken lovers in this, but notice that the chicken features heavily, right? And this is what I'm talking about when I say like an alternate theme check. Like I don't want like the, yeah, like the purple ones, chicken is going to be themes like what we're looking at, okay? Same thing with children for sale. So for instance, James Alefantis uploaded this German baby and he puts a numerical amount. So not only is there like an assault, a molestation reference, but there's also just a general idea of it being sold, right? Please don't touch. But the one thing, I'm embarrassed to admit this, guys, but I didn't realize that the G is a fucking pedo spiral. Please tell me I'm not alone in this. Did everyone know this but me? Did everyone know this but me? Notice that shit. And it's the perfect spiral, right? It's not like the circular. It's got that angle too I was telling you about yesterday. I'm a fucking idiot. I mean, I'm not just realizing it now. I'm just saying that, like, I found out years later, you know? We never did really find out. Linda Tripp, I did some digging on her. I didn't really see too much about it. If I recall, though, Linda Tripp is a Martha's Vineyard lady. She owns, like, a boutique, antique shop or something. I'd have to verify that. But, yeah, nonetheless, Anyway, so let's go back. We've got the Axel Vervoort. I'm trying to find Jimmy Comet in Venice. So here's Axel Vervoort, the guy that is listed in the Dutroux X dossiers. Real nasty shit. And Axel is posting an image with Marina Abramovic, of course. Did a whole video about this already. Whoa. What this am? What this am? Excuse me, what this am? Photos provided to me. of Flavor Flav and Steve, how do you pronounce it? Menichin? Alright, it's nothing that serious. Whatever. Whatever, I guess I'll just have to dig back to the Jimmy Comet archives, but the location I was talking about is that Palazzo Fortuny. I don't know how to pronounce it. See it up there? Palazzo Fortuny. That's where Alefantis and Desta go and hang out. Oh. Either way, I think we have a pretty good, like, it's coming together. It doesn't look like it is, but, you know, we've got a lot of data on this map here, so it's not bad. I'm just going to write on Axel's Instagram for now, but I'm sure they actually collaborated on something, you know what I mean? Standard Hotel. Adjunct of God. We know that Marina Abramovic and Rachel Chandler. Oh, that's the other. That's what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I already did that. Okay, they were already at the same party. Okay. Rachel Chandler photographed Marina Abramovic and her art exhibitions at the Standard, which I have a feeling I'm going to move all this around. I just want to get the connections, physical connections here established. And then I can move them around. Okay, we'll put Marina in the pizza color. What color should Epstein be? No. Do bright blue. He's a blue boy. Alright, anything Alefantis, or Epstein will be blue. Okay, Chris Maggio, gotta change his color. Moving right along, fellas. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. Nicole Junkerman. I'm getting tired. I'm getting fucking tired. So I'm losing myself here. Fucking Nicole Junkerman. You guys want to see her deleted blog? You guys, a few of you sent me Nicole Junkerman stuff earlier. I have yet to fully dig into it, but that's where we get into, you know, the French art elite. But, if you want to take a look at her deleted blog, you can't really find much. But Harvey's Mangina, thank you for reminding me. We do have to add Harvey to the map as well. We're gonna have to put him. Shit, Epstein is all the way up there. Perhaps we will, yeah, we'll just add him up there. Because we know Harvey connected to Epstein from that photograph with Prince Andrew. We'll add him too. But also, according to Brunel, Harvey Weinstein got massages from Epstein. Where? At his apartment in France. France, 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 France. Lots of French. Past few days, this Balenciaga bullshit. Anyway, Nicole Junkerman, super spy, Bond girl, cute Bond super spy. This is her deleted WordPress. If you guys want to know more about Nicole Junkerman, specifically her and Epstein's role in the medical sciences, go check my video out, Epstein and the Biomedical Surveillance State. It's up on BitChute. It's like a 3-part series. Nicole Junkerman, she was on like a panel that had something to do with the National Health Service of the UK, whatever it's called over there. And like just an example of like some of the goals, like her objectives. She was working on automating the clinical trial process. So we know that the age of personalized medicine, you know, we're going to automate a lot of this. Automatic diagnostic tools, for instance, right? Stuff like that. If you automate the clinical trial process, can you imagine? I mean, for good, especially, you know, if you're using that for a good, that's world changing. So this is about the Serpentine Gallery. The epicenter of the fashion, artistic, and business worlds can be found in July of each year at Kensington Gardens, London. There, some of the most famous and influential A-list celebrities from around the world come to mingle. And we really do call this woman a Bond chick because she flew with Epstein multiple times, and she was actually one of the few people that flew with him alone. Usually Epstein had an ensemble, but not Nicole Junkerman. And each time Nicole Junkerman flew with Epstein, if I recall, it was alone, just her and Epstein. So that's interesting, you know, it gives me handler vibes. And we know she is directly affiliated with like the Israeli military-industrial complex and intelligence. Situated alongside the Serpentine Lake, the galleries have acted as an educational hub for children of all different backgrounds, as well as offering the public the chance to view and be exhilarated by some of the world's most inspirational pieces of art. Yeah, like inspirational, like how? Like kids' entrails hanging out of their stomachs, or like how exactly? Despite the importance of the events, yeah, okay. In 2014 alone, guests included high-profile actors such as Bradley Cooper and Mark Ruffalo, along with talented musicians Lily Allen, Noel Gallagher. With Nicole Junkerman, Princess Beatrice and Keira Knightley were showing off stylish, elegant outfits. It's no surprise that some of the world's most iconic supermodels were also seen enjoying themselves at the event in their best dress, including who? Naomi fucking Campbell, right? The woman that wore an all-seeing eye necklace when she filmed her apology video about Jeffrey Epstein and being connected to him. And remember, she's also got the Eye of Horus house on a private island. And big fan of John of God, right? Fuck, it's gonna drive me crazy. We'll have to put Naomi up here. Then she's gonna have to connect to John of God all the way down there. It's okay. Well, this part is still really rough, so I don't even know. I might move Marina closer. Yeah, it's probably more accurate for Marina to be moved over there, right? Mm. I'll fix all this up. I just want to get data down for the sake of getting it down, so when I wake up tomorrow I can continue and actually refine this shit. Can't forget your girl, Hillary Clinton. Can't forget your boy, Bill Clinton. We know James and Tony are tight. They share a birthday. Tony always visited Comet Ping Pong, right? And I think they go to Venice together to check out cool art pieces. Also, I think the Whitechapel Gallery is some... Where is the Whitechapel Gallery, actually? I go Whitechapel? Like, so here we're gonna have to do... Not chicken, we'll do, degenerate art. So I'll just... Maybe I'll notate it degen art. But does that really capture what it is? Like, dead kid art? Whatever, we'll figure that out. Can I control S? Okay. Hunter is not really relevant right now. Kinda is though. Ukraine. Actually, yeah. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, that's what happened. Scared me. Then we know Luigi took that photograph of Marina Abramovic covering the kid's eyes for Dust Magazine. Luigi is also chilling with B. Bianca. Alright, so just a rough version here. Notate it so I remember. You know what fucker we have to put on here is, what's that guy's name? Celadon. Giancarlo, what the fuck's his name? Louis Giacalone? Something like that. Something Giacalone. He works in, the Italian embassy in DC. And he attended the Haitian Hurricane Fund with Michael Maccabee. Oops. All right, I think that's it, guys. I gotta give it a rest here. Well, it's coming together. What do you guys think? A little messy, right? I'm gonna spread it apart. We're gonna have ourselves a good little data map. Can't believe there's still 36 of you in here. It's mad late. Well, I appreciate you all hanging out. Kind of hyper-focused there at the end. Comfy, though. Comfy. This is what our work has given us so far. Like I said, just in case, I think I can access the live chat after it concludes. But what I wanted to say was, if you want anything added specifically, or if you just want to make sure my forgetful ass doesn't forget, leave a comment, like an actual comment beneath this video after it concludes. And that way, you know, make sure to get to that. Be sure to hit the thumbs up for me. I'd really appreciate that. It helps algorithmically more than you would think. 42 is great, though. 37 watching, 42 thumbs up, so that's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Once again, if you want to support the show, There's 2 ways you can do it. Just follow me at these links. Most importantly, Linktree. Go to my Linktree. It's all my links in one spot, okay? Especially if you found me and you're new, okay? Save yourself the trouble. Monetarily, you can do so, right? You can throw me a tip. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. But really, what I need more is exposure. We need to get traction back on the MemoryHold show. All right, we need to go back. The other night we had 120 fucking live viewers in here. We need to get back to that, okay? And the best way to do that is to support me on all the platforms. Normies like the YouTube. Gotta be on YouTube. I gotta learn how to adapt and evolve here to avoid the censors if I'm ever gonna get across to the normies. As much as I love chilling with people that are like-minded and know what's up, I didn't create this channel to preach to the choir. I created this channel to communicate with normies. After all, I am the normie whisperer. I used to be one. I used to make fun of you people. And now I am one of you people. So, I am what normies need to understand why we think the way we do, right? They need to... The only way they're going to do that is if they watch a YouTube video. Not a Rockfin video, not a BitChute video. So I do have to find a way to survive here on YouTube, but... All the recent videos are up on BitChute. Finally got those up. Sorry about that. The only one that's not up there is that leisurely live stream we did the other night, where we tried to find the address of source models for like an hour, and I got too high. What else, guys? I think that's it, man. I really appreciate you guys. I guess we'll see what tomorrow has in store for us. At the rate things are going, maybe we're on track to get a Balenciaga snuff film fucking leaked at this point. Jesus, I don't know. All right. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Thank you for your support. I'll talk to you tomorrow.